Here. Oh, wow. What the? No way, Jack. Come on.
Okay, you might be laughing about that right now. Hopefully because you're the guy who kicks that pedestal out from under her and you wind up walking off with a woman. But if you're not and you've experienced that kind of frustration, it's not your fault. Those two guys who put that girl up on the pedestal weren't doing anything wrong. They were doing what they were told to do by women. Women train us to act like this, buying her flowers and gifts, showering her with compliments, treating her like a princess, worshiping her. Women say they want a guy who treats them well, a nice guy, but then they walk off and jump into bed with a guy who kicks them off their pedestal. Why is that? Well, in the next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you why this happens, how to end that frustration in your life once and for all, and have the woman you want begging to be with you. You may know me. My name is Carlos Zuma. I teach guys how to be the confident, attractive alpha man that women desperately want. I teach guys how to get the edge over all the other guys. Now, more about me in just a second. First, I want you to stick with me here because this is not one of those lame videos that hypes you up for 90 minutes to sell you something without giving you any real tips or techniques. So get out a pencil and get ready because what I show you in this video, you can use right now. And this training video will only be available for a few days. This is a private training video for my fans and followers. If you're watching this right now, it means someone sent this to you as a special gift. I made this video to answer the single biggest question I get as a dating coach. Why do men constantly put women up on a pedestal and worship her when we know it's wrong and it almost never works with women? And how do you stop yourself from becoming the nice guy that she ignores or she dumps later on? Look, women have been lying to you about what they want. Most women do respond to what we call a bad boy. He's not actually being bad, he just knows what women really respond to. He's the guy that barely lifts a finger, the guy that the hottest women call all the time, the guy that gets women to reveal her naughty side, the guy that gets tons of results for almost zero effort. And I'll show you how you can literally steal his seductive power for yourself without ever becoming a jerk in the process. You'll have the best of both worlds. You'll have the bad boy's secret formula to get women and the nice guy's ability to keep them. And you won't have to work your ass off like all the other guys out there, the ones throwing all their money, time, and energy down the drain. Because I'm sure you've noticed that the guys who are good with women never really work that hard at it. And I'm also going to show you 3 of the secret tricks bad boys use to cast a spell over women. But before I show you how these guys work their magic on women, let me ask you, why do women tell you that you should just be yourself and that they want a nice guy when they're so obviously lying to you? Why do women say this when it's the lamest advice on the planet, guaranteed to make sure you never get laid? Here's why. Women say you should just be yourself because it makes her sound better for saying it, not because her advice will ever work for you, because it won't. Just be yourself and everything will work out is the easy answer women give you that is total bullshit. It's the advice that, if you fall for it, ultimately scares women off and makes it nearly impossible to get laid. And it will also make it 10 times more likely that any girl you do get will eventually cheat on you. But hey, you get to feel good about not being fake. Meanwhile, you're not getting the phone numbers, the dates, or the sex with women you know you should. If you were, you wouldn't be here right now, right? Or maybe you're settling for way less than you want and deserve to have. You see, women tell you that they want a nice guy, but they always seem to sleep with that bad boy they met last night. You might have even heard that lame advice about how women just fool around with the bad boys until she's ready to settle down, and then she marries a nice guy. And they don't mention that in 3 or 4 years in, she will probably be cheating on the nice guy with another bad boy. I don't know about you, but I'm not into waiting around for the girl I want to see me as her meal ticket, only to have her run off with some other douchebag after I trust her with my heart. I want her to be completely addicted to me, no holds barred, obsessed with me, knowing that she wouldn't even consider being unfaithful to me. Even suspecting that she wants to have sex with bad boys while she wants me to pay for everything is not my idea of romance. Thank you very much. But here's the secret truth you've probably never heard before. The truth is that you really do need the bad boy's secrets to get her sexually attracted to you. You need his bag of tricks and techniques. You need his formula to get raw sexual attraction with women. And you need the nice guy to keep her interested in you. Here's the ultimate sexual success equation. Bad boy plus nice guy equals Mr. Right. That is the winning recipe. Every straight woman, and even the bi women, want to pounce on a guy who they suspect has this magic formula. The problem is that most guys only have one part of this equation. They've got the nice guy thing down pat. The problem is most nice guys couldn't show her any bad boy to save his life, which means she meets you and goes out with you because you're a good provider and she feels comfy with you. She keeps you around for dinners and chick flicks at home. But if you don't have that bad boy side to you, you'll never get women horny for you. She'll probably sleep with you, but she only puts out the bare minimum she needs to keep you around. And you'll always go to sleep a little hungry. She will never show you her inner slut. She will never let you see the naughty girl that wants you to just bend her over and play out her fantasies with you. And she won't just hold back on you sexually. She'll never let herself fully connect with you emotionally either. If you've ever felt like giving up, like you can never understand what makes women feel that gut-level sexual attraction, I'm going to show you the magic formula that almost every woman wants in a man, and you can do it with less effort than you're probably doing right now, and it does not require you to have self-confidence. I'm going to show you 3 of the bad boys' techniques, 3 lock-and-load attraction triggers that you can use in any conversation with a woman that will bring out her inner bad girl. The bad girl is the naughty side of every girl that she's dying to let out, the part of her that feels uncontrollable sexual attraction for you and doesn't play the shy, innocent, wait until the 3rd date to sleep with you game or the make you wait forever for sex game. I'll show you how to use these psychological tricks to get a woman thinking sexually about you in the first 3 minutes of conversation without turning into a jerk or having to mistreat her in any way and without working so damn hard to get her interested. Doesn't it seem like way too much work to meet women? Most guys are working their butts off to attract women. It feels tiring just thinking about trying to get a girlfriend or even just getting laid. You ever notice how the guys getting the most success with women never seem to work all that hard? That's because they know that if you hit on a woman first, she'll be turned off most of the time. But if you get her to hit on you first, she'll be all over you because you'll have let out her inner bad girl. Look, everybody knows that bad boys get women with almost no effort. These bad boys use the triggers I'm about to show you to create intense sexual desire in women fast. But very few guys know the real secret of how he does it. I'm going to show you that forbidden formula in this video. It's a secret you can steal right now. You can also use these techniques at a bar or club, on Facebook, or even online dating. You can steal the bad boy's tricks out from under him and beat him at his own game. This will also flip the power dynamic so she will be the one starting the conversation, asking you on dates, texting you and calling you up on the phone, and dragging you into her bed way sooner than she expected. Your dating life will turn into one giant spring break where the women no longer hold out on you, but instead go wild with you. You'll also be using a powerful primal psychological technique I call the bad boy formula, how to trigger instant sexual attraction in any woman without being a jerk. I've discovered a set of triggers that give the bad boy his almost unstoppable attraction with women without any work or effort and without having to work on your confidence. You probably only need one of these triggers to transform your game, but I'm boiling this down to the minimum you need to know, and I'll give you 3 triggers you can use right now. When you use these triggers with a woman, she'll think you're the kind of guy she can be comfortable around, let down her defenses, and unleash her sexual desires. My name is Carlos Zuma. You may have heard my dating tips for guys on ABC and CBS television, Playboy Radio, FHM Magazine, Maxim Magazine, and radio. And whether you like it or not, the woman in your life, or the woman you want, is going to run into one of these bad boys sooner or later. If you want to stand a chance of dating the women you want, sleeping with the 8s, 9s, or 10s instead of the 4 or 5s or 6s, you need this formula to get the unfair advantage over the other guys out there. And even if you don't use any of these tips, you absolutely need to know them so that you can spot them and defuse them when a bad boy targets the girl you want or the girl you've got. I'm a master martial arts instructor, and I didn't learn the martial arts to start fights or to be a jerk. I learned this stuff to have the techniques if I need them. And as the saying goes, it's better to have the skill and not need it than to need it and not have it. Be the good guy that gets the girl first and knows how to attract her and keep her hot and horny for you. And use those same techniques to get the woman you want. And give yourself cheat prevention insurance against any possibility of her ever being unfaithful to you. It's like being the king. Get what the bad boy gets without becoming a jerk. I'm going to show you how, because there's a reason nice guys don't get laid like the bad boy does. Nice guys are really good at bringing out the nice in women, which, as sweet as this sounds, doesn't get her to open up sexually. In fact, it has the opposite effect of making her sexually retreat from you. Nice guys unknowingly talk to women in a way that brings out her good girl qualities. They flip a switch in a woman that says, "Oh, he's courting me, so now I have to turn on chastity mode and be innocent and ladylike," hiding her deepest sexual desires away from you, until some other guy comes along who knows how to awaken this part of her. On the other hand, bad boys naturally use these triggers that bring out her inner bad girl, which means bad boys get laid because when he talks to a woman, he awakens the naughty side of her. He gets her to flip a switch in her head that says, "Oh wow, he's one of those guys. I can drop all this innocent angel crap and let my hair down and get naughty." It's like giving her the green light that lets her know she's got permission to just unleash her inner slut. But you need to know that when a woman opens up to a guy like this, sexual first, she will also not only fall in love with him, she'll also do anything she can to keep him. She gives him her naughty side and her good girl, I'll take care of you side. The nice guy never gets both, where the bad boy gets everything. I'm going to show you 3 lock and load triggers to bring out that naughty girl in her using these bad boy attraction triggers. And the best part is that you can have it all, good girl and naughty girl, after you triggered her attraction. First, and I'm taking a chance just telling you this because I don't want you to leave here without knowing the truth I'm about to reveal, because you don't have to be a complete bad boy to get women. You only have to be bad enough. And it's way less work than you've probably been doing. Before I reveal anything more, though, I need to tell you something that could make you a little uncomfortable. I'm not kidding. This is not for the squeamish. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but there's a good chance a woman you've desired, probably even dated, has cheated on you once or more with one of these bad boys, and you never found out about it, especially if she seemed a bit prudish in the relationship. That may sound harsh, but it happens to most guys without them ever discovering the truth. I got lucky and caught my girlfriend, and deep down, that's a fear I knew I couldn't keep feeling over and over, and I had to find a way to get rid of that threat for good. And that's why I'm here helping you. I'm going to show you how to plug into that bad boy power in a minute. I'm also going to show you the 3 lock and load attraction triggers you'll use to unlock the naughty girl in women the way the bad boy does. And these attraction triggers work even better if you're typically a nice guy with women. What is this thing women find so attractive that the bad boys have? Is it really some kind of secret power? I mean, you don't want to actually be a jerk to get women, but most guys would give anything to know what it is the bad boy has that works to get women lusting after them. The truth is, it's not that bad boys are good with women. It's that once you get good with women, you naturally become a little bad boy in other people's eyes. But you're still a good guy. It's simply because you now have choice, and you're not acting out of desperation and need. But what the bad boy does best is this. He gets the feeling of attraction from a woman to come right up to the surface, almost instantly. He gets her inner bad girl to come out. You know how he does this? He simply does one thing better than any other guy I know. One thing that makes women obsessed and addicted to him. It's called DGAD. Don't give a damn. He's indifferent. He's seemingly fearless and shameless. He doesn't care about what other people think, and that independence is hugely attractive to women. He becomes the ultimate challenge to her, and she gets aggressive and competitive to have him. And this gets him a ton of results for almost no effort. But get this, it's not confidence she's attracted to. Bad boys actually have less confidence than most guys. They just know how to project a confident image. And in spite of all his jerk qualities, you realize that if you had to be something in life, it's better to be a little bad boy than too much nice guy, right? Because you don't want to be the guy that gets played by a woman who's under the spell of some jerk. The guy that sits on the phone for 3 hours listening to the woman he wants as she complains and complains about her boyfriend. But she's back with him in just a few days or hours. You don't want to be the guy that finally gets in bed with a woman and all she wants to do is cuddle. You don't want to be the guy that hears, I just don't think of you in that way, when you ask a woman out. You don't want to be the guy that misses the signals and gets dumped because his girlfriend got lured into the clutches of a bad boy jerk. And you definitely don't want to be the guy that gets cheated on by his girlfriend with some guy she met last night. You want to stop wussing out, stop getting stuck in the friend zone, stop being a pushover and a wimp with women, stop being too agreeable, stop being taken advantage of and used. I'll explain to you how to get that bad boy formula in just a second, but now I need to show you those 3 lock and load attraction triggers. These are bad boy attraction shortcuts for getting a woman to let out her inner bad girl with you and start thinking about you sexually instead of just friends. Any nice guy can pull these triggers and get the same or better results. And these shortcuts will get you a ton of results for almost zero effort and no need to work on your self-confidence or your inner game. Lock and load attraction trigger number 1, eye appreciation. Women are meant to be looked at. I mean, they spend hours and hours each day picking out clothes, doing her hair and makeup, and when a man looks at her in the right way, it triggers her sexually. Here's what you do. The next time you're with a woman you've just met or even on a date, just take a step back from her and look her up and down. Nod your head a little, and that's it. Don't say a word. When women are appreciated like this visually, they respond with sexual curiosity almost instantly. You'll notice her sitting closer and being a lot more physically touchy with you after you do it, which leads to lock and load attraction trigger number 2, awaken her dirty mind. Most nice guys are too scared to talk about sex. Plus, nice guys also think that nice women don't really want sex, which is a complete myth. So nice guys play it coy and pretend to not be interested in her for sex. They try the friends first route, which guarantees he'll never sleep with her, which destroys the sexual tension, and then the woman can only think of you as a possible friend. The bad boy knows that the sooner you can bring up sex in conversation and get her talking about it, the sooner she's thinking about it and thinking about how she can get it. And if you're the guy who knows the right way to bring it up in conversation, you're the guy she's going to associate that sexual desire with. Now, there is a right and wrong way to do this, of course, so it has to be handled correctly to ensure the idea sticks in her mind and she starts to fantasize about you. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then there's the final trigger, the one that gets everything put into action so that you can start getting her closer to where you both want to be. Lock and load attraction trigger number 3, set her free. This is one of the most important steps in the Bad Boys formula, and it will either seal the deal or completely nuke your chances. Remember that if you hit on a woman first, she'll probably be turned off 90% of the time, but if you get her to hit on you first, she will be completely into you. She will open up the sexual side of herself. But women will not feel open to be sexual with you until you give her permission. There are 2 easy ways to open the lock and give her that permission. Key number 1 is let her feel sexual. And key number 2 is make her feel safe. When she feels both of those, she will open the lock to her secret naughty girl side. And I'll show you that formula in just a second. And by the way, I've got another bonus bad boy trigger coming up in just a few minutes here. Those lock and load attraction triggers I just showed you get women thinking about you sexually in just minutes. And these are the exact same attraction triggers that bad boys activate with women by barely lifting a finger. Hang on, don't go anywhere because I've got another bonus attraction trigger to show you in just a second. And I think you see that none of those attraction triggers I just showed you turns you into a jerk. You'll notice that all of those triggers work on foolproof psychological shortcuts to attraction that create almost instant attraction with women. Now, everyone knows that women are secretly competitive, and these bad boy attraction triggers engage her competitive drive, making her want to chase you. This completely flips the power dynamic between men and women, and the best part about these attraction triggers is that you can use them to quickly create attraction with any woman you meet, instantly condition her to never think about friend-zoning you, even revive a woman's interest that you might have lost, simply by projecting that you don't give a damn, even if you secretly do. Look, women won't admit to guys that they bang the bad boy all the time. She won't even admit it to her closest friends. In fact, she usually won't even admit it to herself. On the surface, she has to say she wants a nice guy, even if she knows that's not the kind of guy that really gets her sexually turned on. After all, how would it sound for her to say, you know, I really don't feel drawn to nice guys. Actually, the guys that are more aloof, who don't always kiss my ass, and don't give me everything I want, those are the guys that get my panties wet. No, she can't say that, even if it's the truth, because it would make her look bad. And you probably know this by now, but women never get obsessed and addicted to nice guys. So how do you project that don't give a damn confidence to women, even if you don't feel it? How do you convince a woman that you've got this bad boy formula? How do you impress a woman and get her to reveal her inner slut without falling into the friend zone, without acting like a douchebag, without losing her to some other guy? Well, I gave you 3 of the bad boy attraction triggers, but you'll need to know the complete blueprint for the bad boy's power. I've actually identified a complete set of essential bad boy attraction triggers like the ones I just showed you. You'll probably only need one of them to transform your game, but I want you to have all of them to make sure your game is tight, you don't miss anything, and you're never caught off guard. Simple-to-use techniques to make sure women never mistake you for the nice guy she can take advantage of. Triggers for talking to women, projecting fearless confidence, connecting with her, getting sexual with her. The bad boy attraction triggers any guy can use to get incredible sexual attraction started with women. Now, by the way, these are the exact same techniques I trained my coaches to use to meet women anywhere, day or night. Because you need to know every method of how to trigger sexual attraction with women and keep triggering her sexual desire in all the situations you're going to run into. And especially to cheat-proof your girl against one of these guys when he comes along. Look, I've thrown a ton of information at you here, and you're probably feeling a little overwhelmed. You probably want to know how to do what I've just taught you and get started. Well, I want to give you a complete roadmap of how this works, and it's something you can start using in just minutes. I've created a step-by-step system that shows you the complete formula of the bad boy to bring out a woman's inner slut. Get more women out on dates, close the deal, and get her back to your bedroom. You can learn these bad boy secrets without turning into a jerk or people looking at you negatively in any way, without being mean and disrespectful with women, without losing your self-respect or losing any friends, without the fear of being caught using some trick by other women. If you want to be the kind of guy that's getting a continuous supply of beautiful women in his life, then you have to know the complete system of bad boy attraction triggers to bring out her inner bad girl. And I call this system the Bad Boy Formula, how to trigger instant sexual attraction in almost any woman. And here's how it works. The Bad Boy Formula is a step-by-step roadmap that shows you every one of the bad boy's secret attraction triggers and how you can easily use them to get the same level of success with women. This is the blueprint that shows you how to project that don't give a damn confidence that women are looking for in you, that erases other guys from her mind as she fantasizes about you, that gets her heart racing, doing anything she can to get you in her bed, and practically guarantees you're the first guy she sets a date that week to go out with, and probably stays over with you every night she can. Oh, and never get friend-zoned again. This system is packed to the brim with tips, tactics, and techniques that downloads the entire formula of the bad boy into your brain, including the complete set of lock and load bad boy attraction triggers you can use to get the bad boy's results for almost no effort. So you have the complete arsenal at your fingertips when you need it. Here's what you'll find in the bad boy formula: how to trigger instant sexual attraction in any woman without being a jerk. The complete set of uncensored lock and load bad boy attraction triggers. These are the specific methods I used in my life to get my bad boy in gear and stop being such a wuss. If you use even a couple of these, you'll experience a turbo thrust of bad boy confidence. The crowning glory of the bad boy is that he gets a ton of results for almost no effort. He never seems to work hard at getting women. I'll show you 10 sabotaging behaviors you will not find in a bad boy. And chances are you have a few of these, and I'll show you how to get rid of them if you do. By the way, getting rid of these is actually more important than learning any new techniques. Do less and get more results. The Bad Boy Spectrum, a complete explanation of the types of men, what women think of them, and where you need to be, and how much bad boy is too much so you never turn into a jerk or go too far. The 6 steps to busting balls, Italian style. One of the lost arts of being a true bad boy was taught to me by my friends back where I grew up in New York. And in this part of the program, I'll show you how this one ridiculously simple technique will create an instant level of delightfully cocky behavior that women cannot resist. And why is it that guys who try the friends first strategy with women always fail? I'll reveal why and what women will never tell you about why this happens, as well as how to never get pegged as the friends-only guy again. The 5 qualities of the nice guy that dooms them to failure with women, and why they trigger a woman's hidden disgust that makes her push him away. If you show her even one of these, the bad boy will swoop in and steal women away. I'll explain the essential bad boy qualities that skyrockets them to success with women, and how they trigger a woman's instinctive attraction psychology that makes her chase after him. You'll discover what they are and how to use them. How to break all the rules the way a bad boy does, and not just get away with it, but get everyone you know liking you and wanting to be a part of your exciting social circles. Imagine being the guy that your friends call up when they want to go out and have fun. How to use the formula to build intrigue and accelerate a woman's attraction for you so that she pulls you into bed faster than she planned to. How to get women to want to be around you and approach you based on your sheer primal charisma that you radiate, so you never have to worry about approaching women or risking rejection. How to shut down any other would-be jerk so that he runs away with his tail between his legs and you get the girl. How to get rid of the inner nice guy softness so that women respect you and treat you right, and you can truly speak your mind and be admired for your don't-give-a-damn attitude. How to leverage the best parts of the bad boy to give women intense emotional experiences that addict her to you, and gets women to validate themselves to you without insulting her or hurting her feelings in the process. Finally, you'll learn how to be able to display your masculine sexual power to women so that she knows you're a guy that will keep her attracted and satisfy all her desires, so her eye will never wander and you'll never have to worry about her loyalty. The secret method for how the bad boy maintains his calm, unruffled exterior when meeting and talking to women, and how he gets the inner cool confidence to not care what women or anyone really thinks of him. How to handle the guys who treat you like a chump without getting into any physical confrontations, so you wind up being the leader of the pack and the one everyone listens to and admires. How the bad boy deals with difficult women so that he's never beaten down by a snobby bitch, and how to handle the tests you get from women so that you not only pass them, but get her proving herself to you. Have you ever heard a woman say they want a nice guy when we see her doing the complete opposite in real life? I'll show you why this is and why she seems to be lying to us when she says this. And a hint here, the truth is vital to know because you could be tricked into the mistake of blaming women. I'll also show you how to tap into the one forbidden key of psychological persuasion that women respond to most. I'll also show you how this ties into your behaviors and habits when you meet and talk with women so you get the most incendiary responses. The core explosive behaviors of the bad boy, what they are, how they work with women, and how you use them to capture the hearts and fantasies of women. You've probably heard women say 1,000 times that they want a nice guy, but do you know what she's really talking about when she says this? I'll show you the 7 habits of successful nice guys, what women really do like about the nice guy. So what is the bad boy thinking in that brain of his? What are his beliefs? Unlocking the secrets of what the bad boy thinks will help you to understand and use his confidence, his paradigms, and his beliefs, and avoid his limitations. The secret C's of seductive bad boy conversation, and the easy conversation topics you must know to bring out a woman's inner bad girl. You ever found yourself awestruck by a woman's beauty to the point of being paralyzed and acting like a wuss? I'll explain exactly why this happens to guys and how you avoid this overwhelming emotional overload when you're with a beautiful woman. How bad boys deal with heartache so that women will never stomp on your heart ever again. You'll find out the crush difference, why nice guys get dumped, and how a bad boy never does. Discover the 2 attraction blueprints all women share and how they both work to get a woman, but only one of them ensures her loyalty and her sexual desire for you. There are 3 primary traits of the bad boy, and I'll explain, dissect, and break each of them down into a simple formula for you to understand in just minutes. The hidden traits of the bad boy masculinity that skyrockets your sexual charisma with women. The forbidden secrets of DGAD confidence that bad boys master. I'll expose how they work and how you can get their natural skill by doing less than you're doing right now. You ever been talking to a woman you wanted that you couldn't work up the courage to get a little cocky with? You knew that you should act a little bit more aloof, maybe tease her a little bit, but you ended up wussing out, and you know that she lost attraction for you as a result. Here's how to keep that from ever happening again. Vocal power is one of the biggest subconscious influences on a woman. It's almost hypnotic, and I'll show you how to instantly create a commanding voice of authority and power with women. How to get a nice girl naughty with you, the secret method of turning your sweet little librarian into your deliciously raunchy bad girl in the bedroom. If you asked a woman what one of the top ways was for her to read your confidence level, it would be eye contact. I'll show you how to generate instant eye contact magnetism without breaking a sweat. I'll give you the affirmations of power, the bad boy code that every man must use in his life so he never wusses out. The one core loyalty strategy that locks in success with women. Every bad boy on the planet knows this rule more than any other, and it's also the secret for keeping a woman loyal to you. Do you know what it is? One incredibly easy source of bad boy humor and attitude that nice guys miss. I'll show you what it is and how to use it. I'll show you 4 specific needy guy things that you're probably killing her attraction with, and you don't even know it. How many of these other 14 habits do you have that pushes women away? And so much more. Here's what you'll get in the bad boy formula. The core modules of the system, including the complete set of lock and load bad boy formulas. 3 volumes of plug-and-play techniques to be the nice guy who gets the girl. The bad boy attraction psychology, instant secrets of don't give a damn confidence any man can use. The bad boy myths, SWAT tactics, specific bad boy techniques you can use to create unstoppable addictive attraction. Bad boy lifestyle, live the way you want and the way you deserve. Plus the reference manuals to the entire program so you don't even have to take any notes. And a special bonus of the entire program in audiobook and MP3 formats for you to load on your smartphone, your tablet, or maybe even your iPhone or portable device. A special bonus, Busting Balls, the single most powerful technique for creating instant bad boy charisma with anyone, and a special section of bad boy case studies where I completely break down the bad boy for you and explain all the moving parts with specific examples. The lock and load formulas are normally $97. The attraction psychology is a $47 value all by itself. Bad boy myths are $47. The SWAT tactics are $97 value on their own. The bad boy lifestyle and reference manuals are another $97. Along with the bonuses, the MP3 audiobook versions, those are over $97, and they're not available anywhere else but here in this offer. This is over $450 for the system, but you're going to get this program for much less. Oh, and here's my rock-solid 60-day double guarantee. I'm so sure of your success with this program, I guarantee it 2 times in 2 different ways. If for any reason you're not completely satisfied with the bad boy formula, even if you don't like the shirt I'm wearing or the tone of my voice on the recordings, just send me a personal email anytime in the next 60 days for a full prompt refund. And I'll insist you keep all my bonus gifts for you free just for giving the bad boy formula an honest evaluation. Oh wait, there's more. Guarantee number 2, just simply implement one of the dozens of practices inside the bad boy formula. And if you don't feel that you've improved your game, I will personally work with you on this one-on-one until we reach this goal together. And if for some reason I fail, and I won't, I'll gladly reach into my own pocket and buy the bad boy formula back from you. And I'll let you keep the bonuses just for trying the program. Fair enough? I put my name and my reputation behind this program, and I stand by it 1,000%. Grab your copy of the entire Bad Boy Formula program right now with no risk. Take your time, use the program as much as you like. I mean, how much is it worth to you to finally wake up next to the woman you've always wanted in bed with you? To know that you can unlock the secrets of the bad boy for yourself, to bring out the bad girl and the women that you desire. And the sad truth is that most women want you to succeed with them, but she's never going to tell you exactly how to get into her heart or into her bedroom. Remember, she expects you to know this stuff already. How would you feel when you're talking to a woman and you feel her interest fizzling out on you, knowing that you could have stopped it from happening with just a few simple tweaks to your confidence and some of the words you said? Thousands of men have already stepped up and started using these secrets for themselves, not counting all the bad boys at work out there already, breaking hearts and making your life difficult. Imagine being the guy that saves her, sweeps her away from the bad boy, and gives her the experiences she only dreamed of. I struggled with being a nice guy for years, and I can tell you right now that if you don't understand the principles of the bad boy, he's always going to have the advantage, the ability to steal women right out from under you. And if you don't know these principles, nothing else will work. So it's critical for you to put these secrets to work for you and get this part of your game with women handled. I want you to experience this for yourself, and I'm going to give you the full step-by-step system to you at a price you're not going to believe. To work with me in person, one-on-one, it's usually over $10,000. I charge over $250 per half hour just for phone coaching. But I also want to make sure that guys who can't afford the personal coaching can still get the bad boy's level of success and help make sure that they don't go too far by accident. I'm sure you're tired of making the same mistakes I have in losing women on the first date, or sometimes in the first conversation, wasting $100 or more on dinner and drinks that goes nowhere. And there's no amount of money you spend that will really distract yourself from the fact that you're not getting the sex you deserve with the women you want. When you use these techniques, you'll finally have that edge you always wanted. For a limited time, I'm offering the complete Bad Boy formula for only $49.95. That's it. This is a steal, especially when you consider that most boot camps where they try to teach you a few superficial fixes, they wind up costing upwards of $1,500 or more. I'm keeping the price this low temporarily as part of a marketing test, and it could be raised soon, possibly while you're watching this. So as soon as I get the testimonials I need, I may have to raise the price of the Bad Boy formula as much as $200 or more. You don't need to do anything special, just hit the Add to Cart button below to get instant access to the Bad Boy formula. And to sweeten the deal, I'm also throwing in 3 more killer bonuses. Special bonus 1, if you're still seeing this video right now, I'm also still throwing in the following fast action bonus, the free first month of Bad Boy University. The free first month of Bad Boy University is to drag you kicking and screaming through each step of the system and get you even faster results. Note that this bonus free trial of the Bad Boy U it's completely optional. However, most guys will opt for this opportunity as you'll be learning more advanced skills for building your ultimate lifestyle, and without the Bad Boy University coaching, you'd be missing out. Just hit the Add to Cart button below to get instant access to the whole Bad Boy formula and the bonus free trial of the Bad Boy University coaching. Each week you're going to receive brand new secrets, including insider techniques and tips videos, advanced Bad Boy technique videos, SWAT, sexual women attraction tactics, Alpha Overdrive secret reports, and much more. Another special bonus, number 2, is a top female dating guru will reveal how the bad boy works as magic from a woman's point of view. No BS here, just the straight truth. Secret intel from the female's perspective on how women really feel about the bad boy. And what you're going to hear will shock you to your foundations. The big reason why women cheat with the bad boy type and how you avoid having him steal your girl away from you. We'll show you how to prevent this, and it's a simple fix that any guy can do with just one sentence. How to take any nice guy behavior and give it the right bad boy edge to make it attractive to women in a healthy and exciting way. The one sensation a woman wants to feel in a man's presence and how the bad boy gets her to feel it. How a woman knows when the man she's with is the kind of bad boy she's looking for, and how she knows if he'll be the unhealthy and offensive guy that she knows she needs to avoid. How nice guys scare off women with their approach, and the one characteristic that immediately distinguishes the nice guy from the bad boy so that he's taken more seriously, let in past her defenses and allowed into her heart. Also, how to jump into instant deep rapport with any woman. How to avoid falling into the therapist zone with women where she tells you all her problems and you get nothing but a cold, empty bed in return, and much, much more. Bonus number 3 is Bad Boy Overdrive. You ever watch the Star Wars movies? Of course you have. They always talk about that dark side of the Force and how to avoid it. Well, wouldn't you have loved to know what the dark side training manual looked like? What were their techniques? Just so you could understand why the dark side was so powerful. Well, that's what this part of the Bad Boy formula is about. These are the secrets that completely explain the bad boy side of the Force. When I was creating the system, I thought about leaving this section out because I knew it could be abused by some guys to manipulate women, instead of seduce them ethically and honorably. In the Bad Boy Overdrive bonus program, I'm going to give you several hours of training in how to upgrade your confidence and mindset into bad boy results with a nice guy attitude. I'll show you the specific traits of the effective seducer and how they're used to create unbreakable power with women, penetrating her mind to amplify her attraction, the 3 Ps that guys use mistakenly with women that forces them into the friend zone in just seconds of talking to a woman. One simple practice that will instantly create a feeling of power and confidence in you when you're out with women at a bar or restaurant, or any store. This one is so simple that you'll be amazed you've never done it before. How to juggle women the way bad boys do if you decide to date more than one. These essential relationship management tricks will keep you cool and detached and, ironically, making women feel more fulfilled and interested in you than ever. I'll even show you how to make your woman be okay with your desire to have an open relationship. How to not care about what a woman thinks so that you can feel confident and cocky going into any interaction with her, knowing that you won't be shaken up or have the rug pulled out from under you. How to move things to sexual intimacy with a woman 200% faster or more. Accelerating the pace with a woman is one of the key traits of the bad boy that every guy wants to be able to do. What men don't often realize is that women want you to do this too, and that you stand a better chance of locking her in as your girl if you can do it. I'll show you the tactics that work for guys. 2 physical techniques to move a woman forward sexually without freaking her out or turning her off. How to seduce the nice girls, the shy and coy women, to get sexual with you. I'm also going to throw in a couple more unannounced bonus modules to the main program that you'll get with your instant download of the program, including 2 more add-on modules to the Bad Boy system and 2 startling and revealing interviews with 2 bad boys, FJ Shark and Dean Cortez. Now just imagine what your life will be like. Imagine going to bed tonight knowing that you can easily get a few dates for this weekend. Imagine what it's going to be like when you can go out with friends or alone and never worry about approaching or talking to a woman and getting her sexually interested in you, not just talking to you just to be polite. Imagine never having to experience the pain again, the pain of never having to scrape up a date when you have dozens of women waiting to spend time with you, even waiting to take you out on a date. And don't forget the cost of not knowing how the bad boy formula really works with women. There are the costs and penalties of doing nothing. More women that you lose because you can't trigger that instinctive sexual attraction with her. More nights that you spend alone in frustration, knowing that you have something wonderful to give to a woman if you could just get her to see it. Missing out on the confidence and fun adventures that the bad boy formula will give you. Look, no one likes being in a state of indecision. You will feel better right away knowing that you've made a decision one way or the other to take care of your inner nice guy and get the secrets of the bad boy formula. And the best part of this is you can get this complete program right now. Instant download with no risks. Look, we're at a crossroads here. You've got a choice to make. Choice one is to close this video, try to forget what I've shown you, and keep doing what you've been doing. But how well has that worked out for you so far? Maybe you think you can get by without having to learn what the bad boy has, but I assure you that this only guarantees that you'll keep getting the same level of success, never getting what you really deserve. Bad boys are out there lurking. And the guys that don't figure this out now are going to be at a severe disadvantage when his current or future girlfriend beats up with one of them. Do you want her going home with him or coming back to you for as long as you want? There's a saying, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you'll keep getting what you've been getting. If you're not leveraging these bad boy triggers for yourself, her attraction towards you is going to go to some other guy, a guy who gets it and will probably steal her away from you before you ever get a chance. Choice number two, well, risk nothing at all. Get the bad boy formula, discover how bad boys get their success with women, and not only bring out women's naughty side, but get her good side too. It really is that simple. Remember, all the risk is on my shoulders. If the bad boy formula doesn't deliver what I promised, you get all your money back, no questions asked. So go ahead and take action right now. Click the orange button below that says Add to Cart and take the next step towards getting what you deserve as a man. Can you imagine a life filled with beautiful women eager for your affection? And what your life will be like when you never have to struggle with this ever again? If this program doesn't help you attract all the single women you can handle, you can get all your money back with no questions asked. Go ahead and order right now and you'll get access to the program in just a few short minutes. You might be saying to yourself, Carlos, this sounds impressive, but will it work for me? Yes, absolutely. It works no matter your age, your looks, or your income. It works no matter how much of a nice guy you think you are. In fact, I engineered this program to work even better for nice guys, since that's what I had to overcome to get this kind of ability with women. I created this program to help you, a quality guy with a lot of potential, break out of the common traps that nice guys like us fall into. Once you follow the quick and easy steps in this system, you'll be able to get women attracted to you that you thought were out of your league. You won't have to wait weeks or months. And haven't you waited long enough already? Again, so many guys run around more concerned about making a mistake than they are about taking action to get what they want. They do nothing and miss out on the opportunities around them, and I know you don't want that. And women see that a bad boy goes after what he wants, and that's spellbinding to them. It's an essential trait. Have you ever been driving your car and realized it just feels sluggish? You realize you were stuck in low gear or the emergency brake was on, and you take it off and punch the gas a little bit, and the car takes off with a roar, and your car seems to be unleashed all of a sudden. That's what it's like to seize the bad boy formula and use it for yourself. You'll be liberating yourself from all the bad programming that's held you back all these years. Carlos, how easy is the bad boy formula to use? Well, if you can watch a video and follow some simple directions, you can do this. Basically, if you've logged into Facebook, you're overqualified for this. Yes, it's that easy. I'm going to be there in every video explaining the bad boy formula and walk you through the whole program from start to finish. I'll give you mind maps to show how it all fits together. I'm giving you a full reference manual so you don't even have to take any notes while you're listening to the program. You'll even get the complete program in digital audio that you can burn to CD or play on your iPod or iPhone or anything. You'll get bonuses that walk you completely through this subject from start to finish. How long will it take? You'll be able to start using the system immediately to improve your game. The Bad Boy Formula is a comprehensive course. It's about as long as a full-day seminar. You could blast through it in a day, but I wouldn't recommend it. You'd probably have to call in sick to work. It's best to take your time and just sit back and watch as I explain all the concepts on the videos. The best part of the Bad Boy Formula is that you'll start learning and using this material right away. We'll cover the entire lifestyle and methods of the bad boy, as well as translate it into things you can do to bring out your inner bad boy. At the very least, you'll be able to spot these guys in advance and beat them at their own game by being able to bust them on their techniques. How does it work exactly? How can I know it'll work for me? Well, in this program, you're going to get a set of powerful videos, audio files, and ebooks, as well as a lot of other tools that completely break down the tactics and techniques of the strategies of the bad boy. Look, most guys will never be a pickup artist, and most guys don't want to, because they know on some level it's just not realistic for them. They're deep down nice guys who just want to shed a little bit of that goody-goody side of them and tap into the part of them that they know they need to unleash. This isn't about changing who you are or being a manipulative slime ball. This is a real usable method that you can use and apply. As you probably know by now, I never teach anything that is disrespectful or hurtful to women in any way. period. I love women. I'd never hurt them, and I would never have you hurt them in any way. The bad boy formula will get you the results you want, guaranteed. Whether you're just looking to improve your own skills with women, or you're looking to make some small tweaks to get more success, or even if you want to do a complete makeover and really start pushing the envelope. Because the fact is, the next bad boy your girlfriend runs into could be her next boyfriend if you're not careful. The only way to really secure your relationship against the evil effects of this guy is to know your enemy. You can't afford to ignore the information that could be your only hope to keep your woman loyal to you. Here's what some other guys are saying about the program. In the last 3 weeks, I've had dates with 6 different women and escalated to sleeping with 2 of them. Wow, results that I never thought I would see. Thanks to Carlos, I can proudly say that I'm a bad boy that women love. I'm normally a shy guy who couldn't approach women, and I'm astonished with my results. You also have the motivation that Carlos just naturally gives out in his presentations. I would definitely recommend the bad boy formula to guys like myself. If you're shy, keep falling into the friend zone, or just cannot seem to escalate attraction, this course is designed for you. Trust me, you'll never regret buying this as long as you can motivate yourself to try the techniques. In fact, any guy who seems to lose girls, jerks, or just wants to know how to be better with women, this is your course. Thank you, Carlos, a very satisfied customer. I owe you my big time. You've changed my life. That's Liam in Scotland. When I used Carlos's program, things started to turn around. I stopped caring about who I offended or who didn't like me. I stopped caring about people's opinions of trivial things, like how I looked or dressed or whatever. I thought things would backfire, but girls got more interested. I tell guys to get these programs, seriously. Carlos said that he teaches how to become the bad boy, or better, with honor and integrity, and he delivers. It's turned into one of the best investments I ever made. That's Steve in Chicago. I've just finished listening to all 8 modules of the Bad Boy program. It is like nothing I've ever heard. Phenomenal. Thanks once again for your incredible work. That's TL in Canada. Look, there have been plenty of times in the past where I've made the decision not to grab something when I knew I should, and regretted it when I found out that my friends had great success with it, and I kicked myself over and over because of that. Don't make my mistake. Take this opportunity and get your copy right now. Download your copy of the Bad Boy Formula right now. Click the button below, and remember, you have nothing to lose. The Bad Boy Formula is 100% guaranteed to work for you, or I will insist you take your money back. You've got 60 days to try it out and use it completely. This program is the home study course that will get you off your butt and out there attracting women on a whole new level. The risk is squarely on my back. There's no easier and faster way to learn these bad boy techniques with women. So, what's holding you back? Click the Add to Cart button below to get started. Now, before you go, I want to share that final bad boy attraction trigger with you. One of the easiest things to do these days is to set up a free email account. What you do is set up an email account with a funny name just for women that you meet, like Slap Yo Mama 69 or God Shave the Queen 69. Just make sure you put the 69 on the end of it. Guaranteed, she will not forget you with an email like that. And this is Carlos Zuma. I look forward to working with you, and I'll see you on the inside of the Bad Boy Formula.